today's live video. My name is May Doldalau, and I'm a blogger from YesFinanciallyFree.com. You are on the YouTube channel Creative Abundance Now, also Finance Freedom Mastermind Facebook fan page, and Instagram is my name, May Doldalau. So I live in Waikiki, Hawaii, but I'm going to tell you 5 financial freedom traps to. Now, who am I? Why would I talk about this? Well, I live in Waikiki, Hawaii with my husband, Jamel, and our 8-year-old son, Jordan. Back in 2011, I had over $40,000 of credit card debts, and I worked at a job here in Hawaii. Now, by 2016, I paid off all that debt. And not only that, our family's net worth improved by over $500,000. We were making almost $500 a month in passive income. And I quit my job. December 23rd, 2016 was my last day. And I started coaching clients to do what I did, which was not only to pay off debt, but more importantly is to create passive income, to create time freedom, to create choices in your life where you can change your lifestyle and also improve your net worth, to create real wealth in your life. Now, I started coaching clients. All of my programs are at YesFinanciallyFree.com. So if you are on any of my live videos or recorded videos, you'll have a link underneath here that goes directly to the blog post. I recommend you go there and get on my email list. When you get on my email list, you go to the right side of the blog, you put in your first name, email address, hit the big red yes button, and then you'll get a free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom, sent directly to your inbox. And that'll show you the blueprint of how to create a more free lifestyle, even if you work and you're a parent. When I quit my job, I had a 3-year-old, and I became a full-time mother, which is what I actually really wanted to do. I like being a homemaker. I like contacting members of our families. My husband's parents are in town right now for 3 weeks, and when they're here with me, I hang out with them and I talk with them. I took them to the beach. I took them swimming. I took them to Waikiki. So I enjoy that. I enjoy actually being with family, actually learning and being with your children, right? I like being with Jordan. I like learning about what he's doing. I like spending time with him. I enjoy his company. He's a good dancer and he's a good ukulele player. And my husband, I like going on dates with him. So I plan dates. We go on dates. We every week we go on a date. And these are things that I didn't necessarily do as much of, or because when I was working a job and had a young child and, was doing a business, I was tired. And so my son was actually sad that I wasn't present with him. And there was all this sickness going. My son used to get sick from preschool like every month. And then I took him out and he got better. So I took him out of preschool for a whole year and he never got sick again. It was amazing. We saved over the month I took him out of school. We paid $600 in co-pays, medical payments. And it's a miracle. I quit my job. We saved so much money. I have so much more free time, and I want you to have the same lifestyle. So let's begin with today's topic. All right, 5 financial freedom traps to avoid. Number 1 is working too much. I used to do this, okay? Maybe you're like, I used to be a workaholic. I used to work way too much. Like all I did was work. It was like I had to be someone. I had to have prestige. I had to make it. I was PhD student at Manoa in Hawaii, and I was a workaholic. And I almost died one day, almost got hit by a pickup truck walking across the street because I wasn't paying attention. And so that's when I realized that there's more to life than work. And I stopped doing that. And it takes an effort, to actually decide not to work all the time. And now I work much less than on my leisure time or my time with my family. And the work that I do is very satisfying. So I might say that being with my family, keeping our home is work, but to me it's more satisfying than other work would be. So that was the first one, working too much. Number 2 trap is living paycheck to paycheck. I used to do that, You get a paycheck, oh, you can pay your bills. If you don't get your paycheck, you're in trouble, right? You can't pay your rent, you have nowhere to live, okay? So that is a very big deal, living paycheck to paycheck. How do you stop doing that? Now, for people living paycheck to paycheck, it seems like it's the only way to live, but you don't have to do that. And when I learned there was another way, I was so excited. So I quit my job. Remember I told you, I don't work a full-time job anymore. Now I do part-time things, but I don't work full-time and I don't live paycheck to paycheck. So I want to teach you how not to do that. Go to my blog to get details, but basically pay yourself first, invest for passive income, invest into financial freedom and save, have a buffer account, all kinds of things. That's all on my blog. Number 3, trap, not paying yourself first or at all. A lot of people, they don't pay themselves. I used to not do that. Okay. These are all things I did. All right. So all these traps I'm telling you about, you might be in a trap. You might be looking at a trap. I fell into all these traps. So this is all personal experience. I used to not pay myself first. I didn't even know what that meant. You might be watching and not knowing what I'm talking about. So I'm going to tell you. Paying yourself first means every time you get money, you take at least 10% or more and put it aside for you to make you rich. Okay? In an investment account, retirement account, somewhere where the whole point of it is to make you free, to make you rich, to make you free so you don't have to work for money anymore. That's paying yourself first. First 10%. Most people don't do this. They get money, someone gives them money, they spend it, right? People give my son money, right? Here's $5. A typical kid would be like, oh my gosh, what would they do with it? Maybe they would save it. Maybe they would spend it, right? I teach him, take 10%, which would be 50 cents, right? Put it in your investment account and then the rest of it you can spend, all right? Or you can put more. So I'm teaching him that now because I didn't learn that when I was a kid. I had no idea. So pay yourself first, okay? You don't pay the rent or the groceries or your husband or anybody else until you pay yourself, okay? You might feel selfish about that, but that's the whole reason you have financial difficulties. You're not taking care of yourself. Number 4, trap, not having a written financial plan. Now, I didn't have a written financial plan until 2019, really. So sad. It took me that long, right? That's probably why my finances were so bad. Yeah. So most people don't write down a plan. And if you need help writing a plan, my blog has templates. You can go to my blog and click on the link and there's templates. You can just fill out your own plan for how to be financially secure and how to be financially comfortable. Then you can figure out a plan to be financially rich, okay? I have templates for financially free and financially comfortable. So they're all there. You can go ahead and start writing down your plan. Or you can find a fiduciary advisor to help you as well. Number 5, trap, blaming others for your financial problems. Oh my goodness, did I used to do that. I used to blame myself for a long time. Like, how could I do this to myself? How could I get in such a bad financial position? And then I used to blame my parents for not teaching me about money. Then I blamed my school for not teaching me about money. And finally, I stopped doing that because blame doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help me. It doesn't help anybody else. The only thing to do is spend time focusing on financial freedom, right? The blame is just a distraction. It's just using up your energy and your time, and it's not worth it. Just focus on financial freedom. What is that? Pay yourself first. Invest money for financial freedom. Create a sunshine account. I call it a sunshine account. It's a buffer account. Like, put a bunch of cash in an account, and if you need it, you have it, right? So you don't have this panic, I have no money. You always have money, right? If you ever take money out, you put it back. All right. So these are the 5 traps. I'll review them one more time. Working too much is a trap. Okay. Living paycheck to paycheck, trap. Not paying yourself first or at all, trap. Not having a written financial plan is a trap. And number 5, blaming others for your financial problems. My name is May Dulgalau. Check out the full blog post at financiallyfree.com. On Instagram, you just click on my profile picture, okay? And if you're on Facebook, click the link below the video. And thanks for being a fan. Share this with your friends and followers. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and share this with your friends and followers. Aloha.